We just seemed to come out. I mean, we scored the first basket. We had energy, and I figured we're going. And they hit a couple baskets. We just seemed to not have any energy. The press has kind of energized us, kind of made us talk a little bit more and get going. So so let's give it a shot. So we say we're going to go 12. We're going to be aggressive. I think I was Emily. Kitch started pushing the ball up and getting traps, and then we started gapping off. And I think all five of them just kind of, we got a couple steals. I think it built our confidence. It was good to see the defense kind of pick us up, and then we kind of carried over to the offensive end. We kind of settled in then and shared the ball, set good screens, moved it around, and got some good looks. And we chipped away, and you know, it was nice to come back from 17-2 to get a 1-point lead at the half. So the girls just kind of bared down and they just picked up their intensity, their communication, and got us back in the game.
Coach basically just asked us if we wanted to turn the game around, and so we got into our press, and then we had numerous amounts of turnovers from them on there, and we turned their turnovers into points, and it just got our entire energy up. We started playing as a team. Our entire flow was just way better. We moved the ball, we kicked it well, and we just got into their heads really and made them turn it over, and you could tell because they got really frustrated on the court.
Well, we knew going into any Empire 8 game, it's always going to be physical no matter what. So when we got down early, we came out in that press and we needed steals. So if a steal happened, diving on the floor, we were diving for every loose ball. And it just happened that they fouled us. Every ball had to be ours. And we had a fight down low. They had a tall post player. We had a battle down low, pushing, shoving. Bruises will show, but we got the win out of it. So.
I think this being our first conference win, it just shows our team that we can do this and we can compete in this conference and we can be good in this conference. So I think that overall that this will just boost our confidence.
Well, when overtime hit, we run mountains, we run miles, we run everything in practice, and we knew like these last 5 minutes overtime that this is what we worked for all preseason. We had to push ourselves. Yeah, we got down by like 2-3 points in the beginning of overtime. That didn't mean anything. It was 5 minutes, play straight through. So we never gave up. Our offense, we worked the ball, we moved, everyone was sharing the ball, everyone was hitting shots when we needed them. So at the end of the game, we needed to get the rebound on defense, and I came up with it, somehow got a foul, and I knew I had to make the 2 shots. We practice foul shots all the time in a game, so I just thought, nothing like a game. This is our home court, we just practice. So I was able to concentrate and put them in.
I think it started out like the second day of a doubleheader usual Empire 8 game. We were going at each other. They had a little bit more energy early. They got a little lead, and then we fought back. Pleased the girls fought back and got a 2-point lead at the halftime. They were still kind of out rebounding us a little bit at half, so we talked about we got to get boards, and we a couple of goals to limit dribble penetration, get in Five's grill because she's a 3-point shooter. You know, we achieved those. We got a 2-point lead, and we just came out in the second half with absolutely no energy. Attribute that a little bit to the Friday-Saturday game, a little overtime, but our girls are in shape, so I'm not going to make a big deal of that. I think we should be able to fight through it. I think one thing that hurt us, 2 or 3 of our first shots kind of were rimmed in and out. I think that discouraged us. We let that carry to the defensive end. They started beating us off the dribble, things we've talked about working on. So I think we allowed our offensive bad luck to carry over to we just kind of lost our energy on the defensive end because we weren't scoring, and we need to turn that around and let's play good D, let's get stops, and let that give us energy for our offensive end. And along with that, I think after that we got antsy again. We quit sharing the ball and moving it. We started dribbling on one side of the floor, not getting the defense moving. And I think fatigue had a little bit to do with that.
The first half we started out really strong. We were down a little bit, but before halftime we got a really good 2-point lead, which helped us out. We came in like overconfident and everything. I feel like that we were doing good and everything, and then the second half we were just drained. We were tired. They out-rebounded us a lot. They had 24 offensive rebounds, and I feel like they had way more subs than we did, so they could come in and just keep pressing us, and we couldn't break their press the way we wanted to, and it was just tiring with the press and getting back on defense.
We weren't stopping dribble penetration. We knew from the scout that number, I think she's 5, she's a shooter, we shut her down. And then the little fast guard out there, she dribbled every single time. We didn't move our feet, and our help side stepped up. We didn't get enough rebounds. They out-rebounded us by at least 20, 25. all came in the second half. They had 24 old boards, we had 7.
We just can't get too into it if we miss a shot or something. We can't get down. We get down if we make a turnover or if we miss a shot, so we have to just pick each other up and forget about this game and move on and get ready for Nazareth.
The girls have been pretty resilient. They take to our coaching pretty well. They're going to get a day off tomorrow to rest up. I think their bodies need it. They're a little tired. And we'll get in a pretty good Monday and start working on a scouting report for Nazareth. So I'm not worried. They'll pick themselves up. They're a good group, and they know we just got to get consistent in areas. And when we are, we get wins. And when we're not, we lose close ones. Or like this one tonight, we just weren't in it because we just weren't doing the consistent things we need to do. Rebound, talk, etc. So we'll be okay.